As you may have noticed watching early videos of the Chaos Dwarfs, their technology tree is split into 3 different sections: military, sorcery, and industry. Because of that, it probably seems daunting to know where to start once you are able to get your hands on the DLC. So for this video, I'm going to cover what are in my opinion the best early and mid-game technologies for the Chaos Dwarfs. These techs will help you get a step ahead of the competition in your campaign, no matter which legendary lord you choose to play as. If you would like to see a similar video talking about the best seats in the Tower of Zar, let me know by commenting down below. Once you have gotten to the technology tree, you will notice some require additional resources beyond turn times. These can be armaments, raw materials, or conclave influence, each linked to their respective tree. Because of that, I won't include any of these for recommended early game technologies. Speaking of early game technologies, here are the ones you will want to research first. First is the Veteran Convoy Masters within the Industry tab. After reaching turn 5, you will unlock the ability to send out military convoys. These will be an important part of your economy as you will use them to keep a good balance between all of your resources. Convoys will be essential throughout your entire campaign, and because of that, the best way to get the most bang for your buck are high-level convoy overseers. As a side note, if you go for this tech first, it will come 1 turn late for your first convoy if you want to send it off right away. But it is in my opinion worth waiting the extra turn so you can get a stronger overseer to start off with. Higher level overseers can get you more bang for your buck with skills like better scales, which will give you increased sell value on your convoy's cargo. At level 8, they can even get skills that will let them replenish in neutral and enemy territory, letting you heal up after the many battles you will encounter on your way to your destinations. The second tech to go for immediately is labor quotas, also found in the Industry tab, and will net you an increased 5% labor captured after battles. Labor will primarily come from battles, and in my experience it was the resource I was constantly running out of. So while 5% may not sound like much, every little bit will add up over time. The third and last early game tech I recommend getting right away is Stronghold Syndrome. Found in the Military tab, it will reduce the upkeep of your Hobgoblin and Labor units, and will also give them slightly increased melee attack. While the melee buff is nice, the reduced upkeep is what you want. Because your Chaos Dwarf infantry, monsters, and war machines all have unit caps, your early armies will primarily be made up of Hobgoblins. Cheaper armies means you can invest more gold into your economy. Overall, this will give your campaign a good head start, allowing you to field more armies for cheaper, making fighting battles to get labor much easier. As you will notice almost immediately, more labor means more problems, specifically control problems. Side note, in case you didn't already know, higher difficulties have an increased negative penalty the more difficult you play at. Control, or public order as it was known in Warhammer 1 and 2, is a big issue when it comes to having a healthy empire. Low control when playing as the Chaos Dwarfs means you lose laborers faster, and like everyone else can also cause rebellions. So, one of the best mid-game technologies we're going to talk about first is to help with those 2 problems. Malicious Compliance, which can be found in the Sorcery tab, can be researched after 11 turns and for 25 Conclave Influence. This tech will not only increase your control faction-wide by 2, but it will also increase your labor captured post-battle by an additional 10%, both efficient and powerful global bonuses. When it comes to battle, the Chaos Dwarfs have some of the most powerful, and let's be honest, expensive tools available to any faction. That also means you will be paying out the wazoo if you want full armies using a good amount of these game-changing units. The best way to afford that is with reduced upkeep. Available as soon as you have 500 armaments, you can start unlocking the tech Reduced Rations, giving a healthy 5% lower upkeep faction-wide. This is my go-to tech once I have a surplus of armaments, which usually happened to me right as I got past the early game. It means you can field more armies, upgrade current ones with better units, or once again focus your money more in your economy. Now, as you might have noticed, the technologies I recommend are either related to industry or sorcery. This is because in my opinion, most of the Chaos Dwarf units you can recruit from the advanced military buildings are all pretty strong baseline. The related technologies aren't game-changing in my opinion, and you can get them eventually when you have enough capacity to make it worthwhile for your time. I hope this video will be helpful to you, and with that said, I'm Warhammer and have a great day.